Namaskar, friends. This is Shekhar Mayanil. How many people would appreciate if there is lot of focus and concentration and comprehension in their life at this point in time where we are almost every few seconds we are getting distracted, right? And to add to the complication, of course, there is some post-COVID challenges like brain fog and all that. So the yogasanas I'm going to be suggesting you all today is very specific for focus, concentration, and comprehension. And I have had very good results from these yogasanas with people who have had experienced brain fog, especially, and some teenagers who are distracted all the time. So, how many people believe that there is no such thing as multitasking? It is one of the cop out mechanisms, I would say, of justifying distraction, right? Oh, I am multitasking. No, no, you're distracted. That's all it is. So how do you stay focused on anything? That is the theme of the today's demonstration, right? So I'll be suggesting you five, six, seven different yogasanas, and I'll tell you what each does, right? Okay. So first one is Vrikshasana, which is a tree pose. It it causes mind to be stable. Now, what it has is I'm actually staring directly into the camera right now. Okay. So what you do in this case is you stare directly at a point near the wall or on the wall or something like that. Make a small circle with a dot or something like that and stare into it. And then now the conscious mind is going to stare that and the subconscious mind will try to balance you. So this is how it is done. So put your one of your legs right here and hold your hand like that and stare at the dot. Constantly stare at the dot. Now the conscious mind is busy staring at the dot, and the subconscious mind is trying to balance your body on one leg, right? So this is how it is done. So when you and do the other leg also like that, and 30 seconds, not more than 30 seconds, don't hold too much, right? Initially. So there's another one like that. So 30-second on your left leg, 30-second on the right leg, and that's about it, right? So this, what it does, it makes the mind stable, right? Then what I would suggest is to do Tadasana. There is another yogasan which is like tree pose, like mountain pose, sorry. Tadasana is a mountain pose, right? Like this. So what it does is, if you stand like that, you can increase, you, if you cannot stay that close, you can at least go little further also, like that. Okay. So all along, whenever you are doing yoga, so always make sure that you are doing the Ujjayi breathing, which means through the throat, constricting the throat little bit to make the Ujjayi breathing happen. Right? Now this Tadasana basically makes the mind calm and stable. Just like mountain. Mountain is very stable, rock solid. That's what they call it, rock solid. So once the mind is stable, it doesn't like to move. This yogasana does help that. Okay. Then what you do is do Vajrasana. This is Thunderbolt position, right? It causes alertness and steady breath. So what you do in this case is you do the same Ujjayi breathing and take deep breaths, inhalation, hold, exhalation, again hold. So this is all you do, right? Stay put like that, hold, exhale, again hold, inhale, hold, again hold, exhale. So this is all you do. Ujjayi breathing is very important in this. So if you can do, let's say, if you sit down like this for 5 minutes, even 1 minute also is fine. Initially, you will not be able to sit more than 1 minute. So afterwards, you can constantly increase the timing, right? This is Vajrasana. Now, Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana is another one which is basically um, cognitive centers of the brain. If you want blood to go in there, real good, this is one of them. Paschimottanasana is to help blood flow into the cognitive area, which means cognitive area is this prefrontal cortex actually, right? This is a very, very important area of the brain which needs lot of uh, oxygenated blood. So this is what you do. Do that. Hold your feet like this. If somebody is more flexible, they can go like that also, right? And then touch your forehead to the knees. So inhale, exhale, do that. Do that few times. When you done exhaling, hold and then you come back again. Inhale deeply and again hold. Again, you'll know that the whole body, the entire brain gets a little burst of uh, blood inside. So it is just do that couple of times, maybe 6, 7 times. That's fine, right? Do that. This is Paschimottanasana. Now I'm going to tell you another very important yogasana, which is Sarvangasana, shoulder stand, right? This is how it is done. So what you do here is you put your chin to the chest and stand by like that. Now if you have little more blood to go in the brain, then what you do is you do halasana. Okay. So do this is called Sarvangasana, and simultaneously you can do halasana also, right? This is how it is done. Now, there is another one which is important, I would say, and that is Padmasana. Padmasana is when you have cross-legged position, right? Now, this Padmasana, what it does is um, it actually balances the left and the right hemisphere of the brain very, very properly. So, what happens is when you are doing this, how do you do Padmasana with effortless ease? First, you practice this, right? Otherwise, you cannot do that. First, practice this so that you can put your make your hip and the knee joints supple. Then only you can do better, right? This is how you do it. Practice this first to do Padmasana. Okay. Once you have this done, practice. Then what you do is you do this and then put it back like that. Both the and sit straight and do the same Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. So this is what you do, and everything will be fantastic. So what it does is balances. So when you sit quietly, what happens? Distractive thoughts come into your play. So most of the thoughts are basically about the future or about the past. Somebody said this to me, and that is the emotional aspect of the right brain functioning. So, and sometimes it is you are asking too many questions to yourself or to others or to your mind or whosoever, right? Too many questions, lot of questions, constant questioning mind, which is logical, which is left brain concept, right? So that allows you not to stay in the present focused, right? So when you do Padmasana, the all the emotional thoughts of the right brain and the logical questioning thought of the left brain ceases. And then automatically your mind become cool, calm, and contented, right? And the Sarvangasana, which I told you, also has developed the one which I showed you. So that develops mental sharpness very much. But do not do more than 30 seconds at a time. After some time, you will get the practice and hang off. Otherwise, unnecessary. Now, those people who have had blood pressure issues or something like that, don't. Don't do that. Any time whenever you feel uncomfortable doing a yogasana, stop there. Right there. Don't push yourself too much. Yeah, if you have no health issues, fantastic. This is good. Okay. And nothing can beat Shavasana, right? Shavasana is, of course, Shavasana you should do later on after you do the um, Kapalbhati. You remember I had already discussed Kapalbhati, how to do it. I'll show you one more time. Take inhalation, खूब deep inhalation, and then exhale and keep exhaling. So inhale, exhale 20 times. Exhale, 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 exhale 20. Count 20. And then again inhale deeply and again exhale and do 20. So do about 5 rounds of that. That will be wonderful, right? And of course, Anulom Vilom is one of my most favorite of all times. Of all the yoga pranayam, I love the Anulom Vilom. And then when you do Anulom Vilom, left nostril breathing, alternate nostril breathing is what we call it. So inhale with left, hold, and then exhale with right nostril, and again hold. Hold is very important. Otherwise, it will become Nadi Shodhanam only, right? If you just inhale and exhale, it will become Nadi Shodhana. But if you want to do Anulom Vilom, then you have to inhale, hold with your inhale with the left nostril, hold, exhale with your right nostril, again hold. So do that. I'll do again. Left nostril inhale, hold, right nostril exhale, hold, inhale right nostril, hold, exhale left nostril. So when you're doing this yoga, I mean this pranayam, always make sure you're doing the Ujjayi breathing, right? Very important. Ujjayi breathing, hold and left light alternate nostril. That's very important, right? Take deep breaths. That stabilizes both the same thing. It does the same thing as your Padmasana. And when you do Padmasana and this one, left and right nostril breathing, the effect is unbelievable. I may tell you one thing. So if you're sitting like this, right, and doing the Anulom Vilom, outstanding outcome. You'll know the difference between the distracted mind and the non-distracted mind and the focused mind and the non-focused mind. You'll know the difference right there. So do this. And of course, Bhramari Pranayam is another great way to actually it activates the entire brain and then settles it down. That is the power of the so what you do is uh, with your middle finger, close your eyelids nicely and very gently press it. Very gently, not too much. And then with the tip of your middle finger, you just uh, press to the bone of the nostril here, right there. index finger above your eyebrow, the ring finger just below your nose, and the little finger below your lower lip. And close your ear completely with your thumb. And then chant Om without opening your mouth. Right? So the sound that will come is that's the sound that will come, right? Do 7 times. Mm. 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 Then just sit quietly or do Shavasana. Also, that is equally beneficial. After Bhramari Pranayam, you should not do anything. Either you do Shavasana or just sit like this. Very, very calming influence this pranayama has on your entire physiology. So you must have seen how I have done the 7 ones. I did the sa, re. I mean, I did the om in different notations of the Bharatiya Shastri Sangeet, right? Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. So these 7 notes, I did that om in those notes so that all the intonations are affecting different frequencies of resonance in the brain, right? Different frequencies, intonation frequency can vibrate different cell types in the brain. So once they are all activated, then you sit down, relax completely. But do not do more than 7 times. Now, Bhramari increases nitric oxide 15 times inside the brain as well as in the blood, right? Now, and law of diminishing return, if you think that, oh my, this is good stuff, I should do a lot more, half an hour. No, please don't do that. Just do 7 times and then settle down. Because doing more will get you the law of diminishing returns. So it too much of good thing is not good also, right? So then what you do is do Shavasana. And the Shavasana is the best way to do is just lie down. So after Bhramari, always do Shavasana or just sit quietly. That's good enough. I hope you have learned something new today, how to keep focused and how to increase your concentration and comprehension also. When you read once time and you are like photographic memory happens and you can comprehend what's going on inside. So those things you can do here. And of course, if you like any of my videos which you have watched earlier or even this one, I would highly recommend you to share it with people because these are very researched upon and tried out on different people. The outcome is like you just get the juice, right? That's how it is. So you share it with your friends, like it, and of course, subscribe to the channel Yogic Realization. Thank you very much.